HP has made a lot of great laptops over the years, and they've earned the trust of many consumers for delivering quality and performance. But because there are tons of models to choose from, it's hard to pick just one. So we've dedicated countless hours of research and testing to create our list of the 7 best HP laptops. For more information, as well as the best pricing on any products listed, we will drop all the links in the description box below this video. First, we have the best for basic office work, the HP CHROMEBOOK 14. Looking for a budget-friendly Chromebook with a wide display? The HP CHROMEBOOK 14 has got you covered. With the numerous features and steady performance of this model, you can definitely have a reliable and functional laptop. If all you need is a computer to let you check emails, binge on Netflix, do basic office or schoolwork, or simply get you online, this budget-friendly device is up and ready to serve you. Add in a polished keyboard, a smooth trackpad, and a gorgeous 14-inch screen with 1080p resolution, and you get a laptop that's inexpensive but of high quality. However, there are a few limitations that this model can't cover. This includes heavy gaming or any graphics-heavy tasks like video editing. As long as you need a computer that can support basic work, then the HP CHROMEBOOK 14 is a solid choice. This device weighs 3.74 pounds, which is actually quite light. The wide screen is perhaps the biggest contributing factor to its overall weight. This case is made of plastic and it does make a few creaking noises when you adjust the screen, but it doesn't have any visible screws, so you wouldn't have to worry about it randomly falling loose. The CHROMEBOOK 14 has plenty of available ports, and this includes a security lock slot, HDMI out port, a headphone jack, one USB 3.0 port, two USB 2.0 ports, and a microSD card slot. Overall, this model offers a premium experience for an affordable price. And now for the best 13-inch laptop for the money, the HP Envy 13. Being on a tight budget doesn't mean that you should compromise on quality. The HP Envy 13 is a living proof to that. Combining a sleek design, smooth performance, a fairly long battery life, and an affordable price, this model surely won't disappoint. To provide more detail, this device sports an Intel Core i5-1135G7 with 16GB of RAM, 256GB of storage, a 13.3-inch display with 1080p resolution, an SD card slot, a microphone and audio jack, a USB Type-A and Type-C port, and 11 hours of battery life. In terms of gaming, it lacks a powerful graphics card, so it can only carry games like Minecraft and Fortnite on low graphic settings. In terms of visuals, it has a modern aluminum design, which strikes the sweet spot on function and form. The power button is on the keyboard, which also happens to utilize a fingerprint sensor. It showcases dual speakers, which produces various qualities depending on what you listen to, which may be a hit or miss. It seems like HP put so much time and effort into creating this device, which kind of puts off audiences when they decide to use a plastic touchpad. It is a cost-cutting feature, but it's not a heavy drawback since Envy 13 wins us over performance. Overall, there is very little that we don't like about this model. If you need a laptop that can get you through your daily tasks, then the HP Envy 13 might be right up your alley. And now for the best budget HP laptop, the HP Pavilion AERO 13. Many HP consumers would say that Pavilions are cheap and they're on the bottom of the HP laptop scale. However, the HP Pavilion AERO 13 is way beyond your typical budget laptop. This model has various features such as a 10-hour battery lifespan, a 13.3-inch display with a 16:10 aspect ratio, 2 USB Type-A ports, 1 USB Type-C port, an HDMI port, a headphone and microphone combo jack, and an impressively light chassis that you typically see on premium Windows models. AERO's 8-core Ryzen 7 5800U processor is what makes it mind-blowingly excellent. After all, it is one of the fastest processors on the market. The cooling is particularly impressive since the keys don't become hot even after using it for some time. Surprisingly, this model can light up to 400 nits at maximum brightness, which is quite bright for a laptop of this range. Visually, AERO has a minimalist and subtle design, and it lightly weighs at 2 pounds. You should take into consideration that this isn't a laptop that's built for gaming, but it doesn't perform too badly in that field either. It can run games that don't require high graphics settings like Overwatch, for example. This device doesn't have the best audio quality though. The bass is particularly weak and there are a few distortions that could be a deal breaker to some. However, the HP Pavilion AERO 13's lightness, battery life, and brightness is tough to beat. If you're willing to compromise in some areas to get a budget-friendly yet high-functioning laptop, then this is worth your purchase. And now for the best convertible laptop, the HP Spectre X360 13T. The HP Spectre X360 13T has been one of HP's top-selling models for years, and they say it's probably the best 2-in-1 laptop in the market. This model costs significantly less than its sibling. the HP Spectre X360-14, and it doesn't fall far behind despite the cheaper price. This model has an incredible 13-inch screen with a 1080p touchscreen display. More features include a visually stunning ultra-compact chassis and an impressive battery life. While laptops like MacBook have rounded-like corners, Spectre has one-of-a-kind diamond-cut edge and strong angles. This sophisticated design makes this HP model luxurious. This weighs 2.8 pounds with thin bezels and an edge-to-edge display. The HP Spectre X360 13T's dual hinges allows it to be a laptop or a tablet. Other than this, Spectre has a fingerprint sensor and an IR camera that lets you log in via facial recognition. With both of these available features, you wouldn't fret too much when you forget your password. In terms of battery life, Spectre can last up to 12 hours and 32 minutes. However, this laptop can play intense games or execute real-time 3D rendering. But overall, this is an incredible laptop that also happens to be affordable. And now for the best overall, the HP Envy X360-15 2021 edition. If you want a laptop that excels in terms of performance and features, then the HP Envy X360-15 is right for you. This device is well built, and despite not being a fancy OLED screen, the touchscreen display is quite impressive. This model is great for both indoor and outdoor use, thanks to the 400 nits of brightness. That makes it brighter than the Chromebook. Its Ryzen 7 5500 CPU can surely impress anyone with its performance, which makes this model one of the best 2-in-1 laptops in the market. This device offers versatility, and it can be used in tent, tablet, or laptop mode. There isn't anything too fancy with the design because it is aimed towards a professional niche. However, its aluminum alloy chassis is durable and visually pleasing. The keyboard is comfortable to type in, and it offers good travel along with its well-functioning trackpad. It has a good number of ports, which includes an HDMI port, an SD card slot, and 2 USB Type-C ports. In terms of battery life, the Envy X360 has a 51 watt-hour battery that is expected to last through one full workday, when charged over 13 hours. The webcam has a decent 720p quality. This laptop provides a lot of versatility and performance for professionals and students, making it one of the best HP laptops. And now for the best for gaming, the HP OMEN 17. The HP OMEN 17 can not only provide more than enough battery life for an intense gaming experience, but it can function as your daily laptop as well. This model has a new Intel processor with a 20 series NVIDIA graphics card that makes gaming smooth, crisp, and sound. At 1080p, this laptop can last up to 2 hours and 45 minutes. It runs on a 2.6 GHz Intel Core i7-10750 CPU, has 16 GB of RAM, 512 GB SSD, and 1 TB HDD, an incredible 17.3-inch display, 1 Thunderbolt USB-C port, 3 USB-A ports, a headphone and a microphone combo, an SD card reader, and an Ethernet port. You will never run out of options for external displays, peripherals, and drives with this device. By this point, you already know that you've bought a buff laptop. In terms of size, the OMEN 17 stretches out to 17 inches, which might take a lot of desk space. Its angular design is relatively cool and modern. It doesn't look too gamerly, but it surely doesn't look plain and boring. Truly, you have to take the size into consideration, and this laptop does weigh 3.23 kg, which isn't too heavy, but it's not to everyone's liking. This model has a full numpad and 6 programmable macro keys. For a final verdict, if you want a high-performing gaming laptop with an impressive display, then this is made for you. However, portability won't be of ease compared to more compact models. But if you're willing to trade that for the OMEN 17's crisp performance, then we're not stopping you from buying one. And now for the best business laptop, the HP Elite FIREFLY. This is the best laptop for executives and traveling professionals, and it's easy to see why this model tops our list of the best HP laptops. The HP Elite Dragonfly is light, thin, and powerful. This model is a bit on the pricey side, but the design and performance is worth every penny. It presents speedy hardware, impressive security and IT features, various ports, and a classy design. Consumers put much emphasis on the aesthetics of this model, and you can tell why when you see its iridescent dragonfly blue color that you simply can't help but gawk over. It has a magnesium chassis that lightly weighs 2.2 pounds. It has a 1000 nit brightness on a 1080p display, which absolutely looks phenomenal. It has impressive speakers that project sound upwards. The keyboards are particularly sublime that typing on the Elite Dragonfly feels like touching the clouds. Even if you're typing a last-minute report, you can barely hear the keys clicking. For an in-depth discussion on its configuration, the Elite Dragonfly has a 1.8 GHz Intel Core i7-8565U CPU, Intel UHD graphics 620, a 16GB LPDDR3 RAM, a 13-inch screen, 512GB PCIe SSD storage, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, a USB 3.2 Type-A port, HDMI port, a headset jack, and an external nano SIM. In terms of battery life, this model can last up to 4 hours and 42 minutes. So if you're a person that constantly travels, the HP Elite Firefly is light and compact enough for your convenience. And if that still doesn't convince you, consider this laptop's radiating style and class. We hope you enjoyed this video on the 7 best HP laptops. Let us know your favorite from the list in the comments below, or if we missed any you think should have made the list. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a like. Here's another video that you might want to check out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.